folks, welcome to Myers Metal Detectors, located in sunny Tampa, Florida, where we sell nothing but fun and adventures, treasure hunting gear, and anything you can imagine for metal detecting. Give us a call, 813-237-1939. Happy hunting and dig deeper.
Live from sunny Florida, it's Treasure Talk.
Good morning, everybody. This is Jeff from Treasure Talk / Treasure Tales and the Blue Spade Society. It is New Year's Day 2022. And I have to tell you, 2021 was kind of an interesting year, wasn't it? We got through it okay. I didn't catch COVID. My wife, Susan, didn't catch COVID. And most of our friends didn't catch COVID. Although, we did get our vaccinations and, dealing with COVID over 2021 it made it a difficult year. However, I do think 2022 is going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year for Treasure Talk and Treasure Tales and the Blue Spade Society. And I hope that y'all will come along and join us in our quest for excellence in 2022. A lot of good things happening. New detectors coming out. Wow. Game changer detectors. Fisher coming out with the Impulse AQ, and then in a little while they're coming out with a simultaneous multi-frequency as well. So Fisher is coming hard with top flight new detectors for 2022. We've got the Nocta Macro Legend, which we did debut on Treasure Talk. That's going to be a killer detector. And it's coming real soon, probably in another week or so. It'll be into Myers Metal Detectors. And then we got the Deus 2. I can't wait to get that one. My detectors of choice are going to be the Impulse AQ and the Deus 2. That's just for me. The Legend is a great detector, and you never know, I may get one of those as well. And I'll keep my Minelab Equinox 800. But, if you need anything, if you're interested in an Impulse AQ, the Nocta Macro Legend, or the Deus 2, please call Phil at Myers Metal Detectors, and you can kind of see it in the background there. Myers Metal Detectors is the sole sponsor of Treasure Talk. He's also a sponsor of Treasure Tales. And he's also the official equipment supplier of the Blue Spade Society. So, it doesn't get any better than Phil Myers. I have to tell you that. So this is just a little New Year's Day. Hello, how are you? Kind of telling you what's going on. So let's see there's a number of people that join me here. Let's see who's in the house, and I will say hello, and then we'll get on with what I've got to say. Ski Searcher, how are you? Glad to see you this morning. Treasure Hunting with Swifty. Hey, Swifty, I ain't got no cupcakes, man. Where are my cupcakes, man? And Shannon Bortner. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Hope everything in Central Illinois is cool. I know it's cool. I hope you're not getting dumped on with snow, although I heard that is happening and going to happen even more. So stay safe and make a snowman. And Metal Detecting Brooklyn, how are you? Good to see you. John Agans, good morning. And let's see. Oh, Treasure Hunting with Swifty. Yeah, I still haven't got no cupcakes, man. And I think that is probably all that are joined. Now, Moose Ninny. Hey, Moose Ninny, how are you? Hope you had a good 2021. You're going to have a great 2022. I just know it. And to all you that are joining, excuse me. I'm down here in Florida, and it's going to be about 80 degrees today. So the allergies are still kicking in real good. But as to kind of what's happening in 2022, Phil and I have been discussing this, and we hope that you're going to enjoy the Treasure Talk shows in 2022. I think we got a really good lineup for you. in 2022 with some very informative guests and great killer giveaways, I think. And the same thing with Treasure Tales. Now, that is just a show that I do myself. And I'm starting something new there, and we'll get to that in a second. And then we got the Blue Spade Society. But let's get going with Treasure Talk. Let me just get my calendar here. And if y'all need calendars, I want to tell you what, there are not many anymore that put out a calendar. They're just not. And Phil does. And they are great calendars. So anything, if you buy anything from Myers Metal Detectors, you get a free calendar. Or if you just want to order a calendar, I think they're like $5. And you can't find these things. If you find a calendar like this in any store, it's going to be $15, I'm telling you. But see, here's the calendar. It's all about Florida beaches. Because Phil is located in Tampa, best metal detecting store on the planet. Best dealer on the planet, nicest person on the planet. So this is kind of what we've got coming up on Treasure Talk. I'll just give you the month of January. For January 3rd, our kickoff show, which is be Monday night for 2022, we got a killer show. We've got Casey Dittman from Excalibur Metal Detecting Shovels. Now, Casey makes the best, I'm telling you, absolutely the best shovel on the planet Earth. I've got Sir K in Blue Spade Society Blue, as well as a hand digger in Blue Spade Society Blue. We are going to introduce, and you may have already seen it. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. His new shovel called the Merlin. Now, it's a travel shovel, and it breaks down and go right in your suitcase, your backpack, whatever. You're going to want one of those. Phil will have those in stock. He does stock all the Excalibur products, and they're just fantastic products. And Casey's a wonderful, wonderful guy. He's very knowledgeable. He's a killer metal detectorist. He has a YouTube channel called the Key Date Kid, so I would encourage you to go subscribe to that and see some good adventures. He hunts a lot of ghost towns and stuff, but his product is just top notch. Casey will be here to talk about that and to introduce Merlin. And guess what? We're giving away a Merlin. So what you need to do, if you're watching on YouTube, you've got to go find that video for the giveaway. If you're not a member, you got to be a member of Treasure Talk YouTube, and you can do that very easily. Just subscribe, hit the bell, ask for all notifications, send an email to treasuretalkshow@gmail.com. Tell me you've done that. I'll check and see that it's good, and I'll send you an email back, and then you're free to enter any contest. Just follow the directions and the rules. And we got some great ones coming up too. So that being said, we'll see you Monday night for Excalibur metal detecting shovels, and you may win a Merlin, and it's going to be a great product. And then we got coming up on January 10th, we got a couple of guys that I personally find very engaging, very knowledgeable young men, hardworking, good family men. I think you're really going to like them. Many of you will know them. If you don't, you are in for a treat to meet them. It's going to be Jeremy Mann of Finding Alabama, his YouTube channel. I would encourage you to go there and subscribe and watch Jeremy's videos. They're very informative. He makes great videos. So please go over there and check out Finding Alabama. He will be with us that night, as will Mark Duncan from Ram Detecting. Ram Detecting is his YouTube channel. I would encourage you to definitely check it out and subscribe. He does a lot of really cool things. And, there's a lot of you out there that use bounty hunters, and bounty hunters are a great detector. Mark uses bounty hunter. So you get a few tips on the bounty hunters. And that night we are giving away a bounty hunter Quicksilver. There again, it's the same thing. If you're watching on YouTube, go to find that giveaway follow the directions. You have to be a member. If you're watching on Facebook, find a Treasure Talk Facebook group. You ask to join if you're not a member, and then you can enter. And any of the contests, just find the post and follow the directions. Pretty easy. And you might win a Brownie Hunter Quicksilver. Great detector. Then we're going on to December 17th, not December, January 17th. Detector Pro is going to be in the house, and they make fantastic headphones. Okay, just fantastic headphones, and we're giving away that night a pair of Minelab Equinox waterproof headphones. For that night is Detector Pro show. Then we move on to January 24th, and hey, it's Canuck Nation, eh? Our guest is going to be a very special friend of mine, Liz Cabral, the Diggin' Canuck. I mean, this woman is covered up in awesome sauce. She's one of the premier detectorists on the planet. I would encourage you to subscribe to the Diggin' Canuck on YouTube. Also, on your Sunday morning, if you're one that is free on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Liz will be on her live stream, Coffee with Liz and Friends. She has guests from time to time. She has giveaways. She's got a giveaway coming up this Sunday, tomorrow, for a certain milestone in her YouTube subscription. So I would absolutely encourage you to go and subscribe to Diggin' Canuck and share her videos and watch them, because you will learn a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So, and also I'll get to something else in a little bit, but then she's included in. So absolutely tune in that night for on the January 24th show, because we're giving away one of Fisher's brand new backpacks, and this backpack is awesome. It's got a water bladder in it where you can carry your own water. I mean, it is just an absolute killer backpack. So you'll want to enter the contest for that, to win that, and you're going to learn a lot that night from Liz on Treasure Talk. And then we go on the 31st of January. We got Trevor from Coiltech. He's going to be back in the house to give us an update on what's happening with the new Minelab coils and what else that Coiltech may have in store. And there'll be some swag giveaways there for Coiltech. So that's our January 2022 lineup on Treasure Talk. I think it's a really good lineup. I think you'll have a lot of fun. You can win some great prizes. And, simply by just being a member and, learning about a hobby that you obviously love, and going from there. So, Phil and I work very hard on putting together a good show, a good quality show with good quality guests for all of your enjoyment. So we ask that you join us. Now we'll move on to Treasure Tales. Now that is one of my deals. It's on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what Treasure Tales is, it's kind of a mix between, for my Blue Spade Society, which we get into on the show, about the Blue Spade Society, what it is and how you become a part of that. And it's something I think you'll really want to learn about. And what the Treasure Tales is about, it's about you. All my friends out there that watch Treasure Tales. Everybody, my closing on every Treasure Tales is treasure stories. There's a million of them out there. All are important, all are unique, and all have meaning. And we want to hear your treasure story on Treasure Tales. And that's what we're about. We have you as guests on Treasure Tales telling us about you, your YouTube channel, your story, if you will, in treasure hunting, what it means to you, how it makes you feel, some of your finds. And no, you don't have to have no mega finds. That's not what it's about. This hobby is not about mega finds. They're nice, but not everybody finds them, and not everybody's in an area that will find them. But Treasure Tales is all about you and your journey in metal detecting treasure hunting. And we're not just talking with a metal detector, we're talking magnet fishing, coin roll hunting, arrowhead hunting, bottle digging, dump digging, all that's treasure. So Treasure Tales is about you. Now, what I'm going to do in 2022, and I've just started it, and I'd like to hear your comments about it, how you think it's going, that type of thing. I am doing some co-hosting. I'm having some co-hosts, and I have picked 4 people which I think are just the salt of the earth to me. Okay, fantastic people, good, honest, hardworking people. Um, and who is going to be my co-host? Not every week, but most weeks there'll be a co-host, and it will vary. And some of these people may be reaching out to you to get you to come on to Treasure Tales. So I'm going to tell you who they are. It's Diggin' Canuck. She's going to be a co-host. She has been, and she will be ongoing. Uh, Pacific Northwest Dirt Fishing. Ronnie and Tiffany Calhoun. Just, I mean, I don't know what I can say about those guys. They're just fantastic people. And you will like them. If you don't, then you don't like anything. You can't help but just love Ronnie and Tiffany. Their excitement and exuberance for this hobby and people in general is just, it's beyond reproach. So they will be doing some co-hosting as well. And then we got Teresa the Treasure Hunter. Another, I mean, awesome sauce drips off this woman too, as it does Ronnie and Tiffany. She's going to do some co-hosting. And then we got my brother from another mother, Tim the Mumbles Man Naylor, and he'll be co-hosting from time to time. And he's a guy you definitely want to meet. He's a guy you definitely want to know. Another one that's got a heart as big as the world and knowledge the same. And I am very, very proud to call him my brother from another mother. So kind of what we've got going for Treasure Tales. Now this is interesting. I'm going to give you a list of who's coming up in January. And some of it, maybe some of y'all that are watching, and then again, it may be somebody that you know. And if you've got suggestions, please, send me an email, treasuretalkshow@gmail.com, and let me know. And I want to hear your comments and your thoughts. So on January 6th, you're going to get to meet Ronnie and Tiffany, Pacific Northwest Dirt Fishing. We got kind of a big announcement to make, and I think you'll really want to be tuned in for this one. It's going to be a great show. And then Lucky Jen. She is a YouTuber, and they're going to be on the show, and we have a big announcement for both of those. And then on January 13th, we're going to have Shane Kubat, the blind detectorist. The guy is amazing. He's just absolutely amazing. And Teresa the Treasure Hunter is going to be our co-host that night. So you make sure that you tune in for that one. I mean, who'd have thought about a blind detectorist? He's a killer. And he's got a YouTube channel. We'll tell you all about that. And then we go on to January 20th. And Tiffany and Ronnie are going to be the co-hosts that night. And we're having Laura Schuler. Many of you will know her. She's just an outstanding person. And Pink Power Alley treasure hunting, Allison Walker. You're going to fall in love with her. I'm guaranteeing it. And then we go to January 27th. The Mumbles Man will be my co-host that night, and we're going to have Grant Hansen on. And what we're going to be discussing on the 27th is the new Deus 2. Now, Grant has been doing some testing on it because nobody in the U.S. has it yet. It's coming in the next couple weeks. And Grant has been testing it, and he was with XP Team USA before they disbanded. So he's still very, very familiar with the XP Deus. Just a favorite of mine, Grant is, and his YouTube channel is very informative. So Grant's going to be here to tell us what his thoughts are on the new dais too. It's going to be a great show, and Tim the Mumbles Man Naylor will be my co-host that night. So we got a good lineup, I think, for you for 2022. We've got other things going coming up, and we would just encourage you to tune in and possibly pick up a tip or two. And please leave your comments and thoughts and suggestions if you have any, for us to move forward in 2022 with Treasure Talk, Treasure Tales, and the Blue Spade Society. And you can kind of see back in the background my banner, Treasure Talk, Treasure Tales, and the Blue Spade Society. So we just encourage you to join us, have some fun, meet some great people that are going to be co-hosts and guests, and you just never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to end this. It's just a little wishing you a happy new year, telling you what's going to be happening with Treasure Talk, Treasure Tales, Blue Spade Society. And we think that it's going to be a banner year 2022 for Treasure Talk and Treasure Tales, the Blue Spade Society, and every one of you out there. I wish you nothing but the most fantastic finds, the best hunts. Find somebody you love and go hunting with them. That's kind of what it's all about. And join us on Treasure Tales. If you have an interest in being on Treasure Tales, please let me know. You can, on the Treasure Talk Facebook page, you can PM me, or my Facebook page, any one that you're watching on right now, you can PM me. YouTube, leave a comment, or you can send an email if you prefer to treasuretalkshow@gmail.com. And ask to be on Treasure Tales, and I'll get back with you and we'll get you scheduled, because it's a lot of fun. You don't need to be nervous, because it's just friends talking to friends. It's like you're sitting in your living room or sitting on the tailgate of your truck as you're out detecting. It's that much fun, and it's that relaxed, and we have a lot of fun. So I want to wish everybody I'm glad that y'all had a safe New Year's Eve. I'm glad you're safe right now. If you're ill, we wish you that you get better. Any of you have any dilemmas, everybody's on our prayer list for good fortune, goodwill, good health for the 2022. And all you special people out there to me, you know who you are. I love you. And we're looking forward to a great 2022. So it's going to be a great year, people. Treasure Talk, Treasure Tales, the Blue Spade Society. Come and join us, would you please? And have a very, very great day today. And I hope the rest of your year is just outstanding. And remember, happy hunting and dig deeper.